All right, so thank y'all so much for tuning in to tonight's August. I can't believe we're already in August. Our team call. I see you guys are jumping on, so thank y'all so much for being on time. I just want to take a moment to not only shout out a couple of people, but also give you guys a little bit of time so you can grab your pen, grab your paper, all that kind of good stuff so that you can take some notes. I definitely want to shout out Erica Harris, LaRonda Evans, aka Ronnie, Tiffany Broussard. I should have wrote you guys' names down, but Jasmine Payton. We had a couple of people who promoted last month. I also want to shout out Kendra. She absolutely killed it with loyal customers last month. Patty, she absolutely killed it with loyal customers last month. Just off the top of my head, even Cecilia, she's brand new. I am definitely stalking you guys. Shane, a lot of you guys have been lighting up eSuite tremendously. And if I did not say your name tonight, that does not mean that you did not do well. There's just a couple of people who stood out to me the most from the month of July. So, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So the first thing that I want you guys, well, actually, you know what? I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. I also want to say happy birthday to everybody in August. You guys are dope. You will see different shout outs on the team page. We are definitely getting more organized over there on Dash Squad. So happy birthday to every single person who has a birthday in August, an anniversary in August. I know Deshonda, she just shared hers. So I wish you many, many, many more anniversaries to come. I also want to give you guys a quick rundown on who I am, because I know a lot of y'all do not even know me, but I am one of your uplines. Upline just means that this is somebody who came into the organization a little bit before you. I've been with this company for 4 years now. I can't even believe that I'm even saying that. But I've been with this company for 4 years. I'm a double diamond. My name is Deidre Ewing. I'm out in Houston, Texas. I personally enrolled a whole lot of you guys who are on here right now. So shout out to you guys for jumping on. If you want to spread the word to your teams for them to jump on tonight, you definitely can. This is our one-time meeting of the whole masses of the month. Any other time, I'm either Zooming with personalized legs or what I call the mob. The mob invitations have already gone out for this month. The mob are the top people inside of my eSuite who I have been working with to either help them promote or to build a relationship with them, because we're going to talk about a lot of that stuff throughout tonight. But congratulations if you are welcome to the mob. That means that you are doing something dope. And if you did not receive an invitation, then you may receive one next month. It's usually just based upon performance and connection, whether you're attentive to details on the team page, whether you're asking questions, those sorts of things. So if you want to get in, that's how you get in. The next thing that I want to go over with you guys is the chopped and screwed version of what's going on with these with this extension. Okay, the 14-day extension applies to anybody who bought a $9.99 business builder kit or a $59 business builder kit with It Works Global during that mass flood of distributors who joined us a couple of months ago. So if you joined during that time, you want to think about your 30-day mark. If you have not already hit your 4 loyal customers, you want to think about your 30-day mark, because that's usually the time frame that It Works gives to us. Whatever that 30-day mark was, add on another 14 days, and that's how much time that you have in order to get your first 4 loyal customers. Once you get your first 4 loyal customers within that time frame, that's when we will move on to the next phase. But I just definitely wanted you guys to know that you do want to get those first 4 as soon and as quickly as possible. The culture of this team is to actually get that done within the first 72 hours of enrollment. I know that that did not happen for some people because you weren't trained and all those sorts of things, because we had a mass amount of people who were coming in. But Just for the record, the culture of this team is to get your first 4 loyals within your first 72 hours. You can find out how to do that on Levels University. You want to make sure that your sponsor has added you there. There's also an email that's circling around. You probably either got one personalized from me, or your sponsor tagged you inside of the email on Levels University so that you can see that full-blown email. It tells you exactly what script that you want to send to the people inside of your phone. It has absolutely nothing to do with social media just yet, but it's definitely tapping into your warm market. Your warm market meaning the people who are already inside of your phone, the people who you already go to church with, the people who already know you. Those are the people who you want to be your first 4 loyal customers so that they can give you some true and honest feedback. But again, you have 14 days from your 30-day enrollment. That's your cutoff date. If you do not get your first 4 loyals within that time, you will not receive a $100 shopping spree. For anybody who enrolls during the month of August, they are also eligible for the $100 shopping spree. And kudos, I'm looking at Crystal over there. I want to shout out her and her husband. They just got that. A lot of people on the team, they have gotten their shopping sprees. I know Kendra, it's a couple of people who have, Yaladria. Congratulations to all of you guys who have gotten it. So I just throw those names out just to show you that it can be done, that there is a script that you can copy and paste, and that you will get that, and that we are cheering you on. Whenever you get your first 4, make sure that you post that onto the team page. Leaders, sponsors, shout your teams out to let us know that they got that. The culture of this team is to celebrate one another. We're a sisterhood. We're a brotherhood. We pat each other on the back. So make sure that you're shouting out your people, okay? The next thing that I wanted you guys to notate inside of your notes are a couple additional ways that you can get your first 4 loyals, in addition to signing your first couple of distributors. On the team page, you can type inside of the search engine, you can hashtag the word gold. There are there's in between 50 to 100 different posts that you can use on social media to help launch and get your first 4 loyal customers, okay? I'm gonna go into a couple of different ways that you can work outside of social media, because that doesn't necessarily always work for people. But there are approximately 100 different posts that you can copy and paste onto your social media outlets, your social media platforms, whether that be Facebook or Instagram, so that you can start generating leads, okay? From there, we have scripts that you can copy and paste inside of people's inboxes so that you can get your first 4. If you don't hear me saying anything, I want you to know that you can get your first 4 loyals, that it's super important that you want to get that done by your cutoff date, okay? You can also get those first 4 loyals through my favorite way of actually connecting with people, and that's through a launch party. If you have already booked a launch party with your sponsor, congratulations to you. If you have already hosted your first launch party, then super high five to you. And if you have not booked one with your sponsor, you need to do that as quickly as possible. I would like for you to get that done within the next 24 hours. By this time tomorrow, you guys should have already had something on the books for you to get your first launch party done. Over here, I like to call that something that's non-negotiable. I'm not a lady boss. I'm just the kind of person who really wants to point you in the right direction so that you can get the most bang for your buck. I'm not the type of woman or the type of sponsor or the type of leader who's just going to be like, you need to go get this done. That's not my personality. My personality is, do you want to get these coins? Cool. Do you not? That's fine too, because I'm going to go get them. Okay. So my favorite way to get that done is through your launch party. And like I said, I want you guys to get that done within your first 24 hours if you're serious about generating an income. If you have already done a launch party and you had people who missed your launch party, then I encourage you to book another one this month, okay? Whenever I first started, I was doing parties like crazy. I never posted on social media. I didn't know any of that kind of stuff. I was literally just hosting parties because that was all that I knew. 1 week I would post one, or 1 week I would have a party on Saturday. The next month I would have a party on Monday. The next month or week or whatever, however fast people were responding to me, I literally went through all the days of the week, because there were people who were like, oh, I got church on Sunday. And I'd be like, okay, girl, no problem. I'm going to have a party next Tuesday. And then people would tell me, well, my child got soccer practice on Tuesdays. No problem, because I'm having one next week on Wednesday. so on and so forth. So you can be a beast like me and go through the parties that way and get the word out faster. What happens when that happens is that people automatically get a chance to taste, touch, see, feel a busload of the products compared to just looking at pictures. And those people are going to spread the word for you. You alone using the product is just one resource. Imagine if you had 10 people talking for you, telling their family and friends. If you want to grow it faster, you're gonna need to do more than one launch party. But of course, you guys can be however you want on social media. But I'm just telling you guys the quickest way to get the most bang for your buck. Okay. After you signed your first 4, your next goal is to sign 3 distributors. The best way to do that is, again, by hosting a launch party. I personally go out to my teammates to go do their launch parties. And this month I'm doing a special piece of action, whereas I am partying with each leg. Okay. So if you are within Tiffany's leg, I'm coming to come party with you guys. If you're within Erica Salinas' leg, I'm coming to come party with you guys. If you're within Felicia's leg, Mioka's, Yaladria's, whoever it is, like I'm coming out to come do personal parties with you guys. I encourage you to have at least 5 people there. I will run around like a chicken with my neck cut off this month, but it's because of the influence. I already know how people think. They want to talk to the people who done already made money. So guess what? That's what I'm finna come show up to come do, because you guys are gonna walk away as executives, rubies, emeralds, and diamonds, and you won't need me anymore. And you can then tell your story, and that'll cause influence over there, okay? I'm gonna start the Ripple this month. I'm gonna come do these parties for everybody, so it's absolutely no excuses. If you're in a different city, like I'm about that life. I just don't plan on sleeping in August. So get your people together and I will come do that. But you need to have your teammates there and you need to have guests there. I will not travel ever again if you invite me out somewhere and you don't have people there, okay? I will refer you over to your sponsor, all right? And I say that in love, all right? So the best way to do that, to get your 3 DTs, is through doing a party. I will also be giving you guys different posts to do every single day. And I'm gonna share a little bit more about that in just a few minutes, on where to find that stuff and what that purpose is for, okay? Now, this note is specifically for the executives because I want to show you guys the fastest way to get to Ruby. I know there's a couple of different populations on this page. I've just got done talking to the people who are trying to get their first 4 loyals. Now I'm talking to the people who are working on getting their distributors. Now I'm talking to the people who have already popped executive. Congratulations to you guys. The next step after you have popped executive is to duplicate yourself, okay? Whenever you go executive, the next step is to duplicate yourself. You need to look at your chart and be realistic. Who is the next Tiffany? Who is the next Treese? Who is the next Felicia? Who is the next Jazz? Who is the next Ronnie? Whenever you're looking at your chart, who is the next person who's going to hustle and do whatever it is that you did in order for you to get to executive, okay? That's the person's name who you write inside of that executive spot whenever you're printing out your chart, okay? Now, it's not one-sided. Whenever you promote, you don't turn around and look at your team and say, okay, now y'all go do something. No, the whole time it's duplicate and then go do it, okay? You've already duplicated yourself. Then you go build yourself to executive again. And you just do that over and over, and that's literally gonna build yourself to Ambassador Diamond, okay? I've already mentioned how once you go Ruby, you can then teach somebody else how to do it. Just like I'm asking you guys who have already gone executive to pass the torch, teach that person how to go executive. Same thing with Ruby. When you go Ruby, that means you can teach somebody else how to go Ruby. Whenever you go Ruby, that means that you need to duplicate 2 rubies, and that's gonna make you emerald. 3 rubies is diamond. 5 rubies is double diamond, all the way up to Ambassador Diamond, which is 54 rubies. The foundation of this company is just getting to Ruby. And if you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about right now, then I highly encourage you to make a note for yourself to go over to the team page on Dash Squad to watch the audio version of the compensation plan, okay? The next thing that I want you guys to visualize is the person who is brand new, okay? You may be brand new to this company. You're just now starting and you're like, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know what a 100s list is. I don't know any of those things. I want you to pull out a piece of paper and write down every single person who you would invite to your wedding or to your baby shower or to your graduation. Who are those people? Those are the people who you should be talking to. And again, there is a copy and paste script that you send over to those people. The more no's you get, that means that you're closer to a yes. One of our teammates was talking earlier and she said that she got about 20 no's last month. The more no's that you get, that means that you are getting closer to your goal. If you are not being told no, that means that you are not being successful here, okay? Some people think that the success comes whenever somebody says, yes, I'll use your product, but it's not. The success comes when people tell you, no, I don't want to use that, or no, I've already tried that and that didn't work. No, I think that's a pyramid scheme. No, 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 no. That's how you develop thick skin around here. So if you want to, exactly, Tiffany, yes, go for the no. If you're not being told no, you're not going to grow. Okay? If you're brand new, the very first thing, and this is for the people who are actually brand new and for the leaders who have sponsored people, these are the steps that I would like for you to walk your team through every single time you sign someone who's brand new or a new distributor, okay? The very first thing that they need to do is log in and get off of commission hold. That should be done immediately. I'm not even gonna like throw out a time frame, but for anybody who bought a business, like, seriously, that's like walking in to go turn on the lights and you just bought a brand new, you just bought a Starbucks. Getting off of commission hold is walking into your brand new Starbucks and cutting the lights on, okay? If you do not do that, I am now telling all of the sponsors and all of the leaders to not even talk to you until you get that done, okay? Every single time you reach out to ask a question, the response should be, have you gotten off of commission hold? Okay. The next thing that you want to do whenever you're first starting is to watch your training academy. That is now active inside of your eSuite, your back office, whenever you log in with your ID number and your password. What happened, there was a gray area for a little while, and that's why Levels University was born. But there was a little gap between the training videos from corporate. They were shut down for a really long time. So there were some people who came into ItWorks and they didn't necessarily have the training. But now, like that eSuite training, that is life, okay? You have to sit down and you have to get that done. Whenever you start off at a brand new job, I'm a retired mental health and family therapist. Before that, I was a juvenile probation officer. Whenever I used to work full time for somebody else, I remember sitting in Harris County for an entire week, okay? I had to sit in training for an entire week from 8 to 5, and that was my training. So it's no different over here. Like if you haven't watched the training videos inside of our back office, like in real life, I just don't know if I can even take you that seriously, okay? So if you want to seriously generate an income, you're gonna wanna learn the basics so that you can then duplicate yourself. If you don't know the basics, you're not gonna be able to duplicate yourself. And if you're not duplicating yourself, that means that you're not making money, okay? Which means that you're probably gonna fall off because you're gonna be like, people ain't working, I ain't making no money, and it's all because you did not start off with a successful foundation, okay? Get off commission hold, check out your training academy inside of eSuite, and then go over to Levels University as a quick reference, okay? Levels University is the Cliff Notes. I updated it today. It's literally 6 posts that will give you your entire life, okay? I don't want you to skip over the corporate team because, again, the Levels University is just the Cliff Notes, but there are 6 posts that are over there. I want you guys to go check it out. You can go read 1 through 6, and there's a training academy walking you through eSuite, telling you how to change your website, showing you how to find different documents inside of eSuite. So you can definitely spend about 15, 20 minutes over there after you've already completed your eSuite Academy, just as a reference, okay? And the next piece of what I would like for you guys to do whenever you're first signing up, and this really goes to the person who signed you up, leaders, sponsors, you have got to help people, okay? This is a helping business, especially if you want to be here long term, okay? We don't just help our teammates, but we also help our loyal customers as well, okay? And when I say that, I mean that you literally have to like walk hand in hand. Imagine whenever you first pop out a baby. My daughter, y'all know she just turned 1. She's still not walking. She's like crawling through the motions, and this is no different. You have to allow people time to grow. Allow people, or actually sponsors and leaders, like hold hands with your people and be like, okay, this is where you go find it. And don't just tag people inside of these posts, because I know if for me, I'm a red, like if I just saw my name, I'd be like, okay, cool, she want me to see something, but I'm not going to read it. But if you give me a notation and you tell me why you tag me there, cool, I'll read that and I'll respect you for that. But just a quick tag being like, here you go, like I wouldn't just throw food at my daughter. I'm gonna like be like, hey Ari, this is mashed potatoes, taste the potatoes, okay? So that's just a quick leadership tip for you guys. And on the other side, my personal training, hand-holding lasts for about 90 days, okay? This business is super simple. All we do is the steps to success. So whenever I'm walking with my team, my personally enrolled team, it's about 90 days. And I'm like, hey, girl, this is where it is. After those 90 days, that's when I'm going to start asking you, where have you checked? Where have you checked? Because ultimately, we're not building followers over here. We are building new leaders, right? So if you really want to be a strong leader over here, I want you to first check out where stuff is, and don't be alarmed whenever I ask you that question, like, where did you look first? So that I can then point you in the right direction, okay? Whenever I'm able to point you in the right direction, that means that you will then be able to point somebody else compared to me just answering the question, okay? And remember, it's all just out of love, all right? The protocol, just for anybody who is asking or wondering, the first thing, especially if you've been here over 90 days, you definitely want to look it up. If you have not, if you've looked it up and you can't find it, you want to post that question onto the team page, because somebody else may have that question. I cannot tell you how many times, like I'm literally on the phone all day and like 5 people will ask me the same question, but I love you guys, so I'm going to respond to it. But I do want you guys to utilize that team page the way that it's supposed to be utilized and ask your questions there. It's going to be a learning tool for everybody else. And like I said, some other people may already have that same question. So I encourage you guys to post that over there. And if nobody's responding, which is highly rare, if nobody's responding over there, then that's when you can reach out to your sponsor. And if I'm not your sponsor, your last resort can be to me, because I work this business full time and I want you to be able to get your answers, get your questions answered as quickly as possible, okay? Hope you guys got all that. Y'all know my family from Louisiana. I be talking real fast. So if I'm ever talking too fast, and y'all just tell me that I need to slow down, okay? But let's go ahead and run through the 5 ways that we need to generate income. I want to make sure that everybody's maximizing the compensation plan. The world, actually not even the world, but what's the guy's name who wrote the, it's right here. What's his name? The Get Out of Debt guy. What's his name? Somebody pop in and tell me. I'm having a brain.
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey. Thank you so much. Whoever that was, that sounded like Mioka. Thank you. Dave Ramsey. Yes, thank you. Dave Ramsey says that the rich people, the millionaires, they have 7 streams of income. Okay. Here it works. They give us 5. Okay. We make money through cash. We make money through commission. We make money through bonuses. We make money through fast start bonuses. We make money through promotional bonuses. Right now, almost every single person on this team, is eligible for a $10,000 bonus or more, okay? Those are the 5 ways: cash, commission, fast start bonuses. Renessa Brown, she likes to call those unlimited weekly bonuses. Then we have our leadership bonuses after you guys hit diamond. And then there's the promotional bonuses that the company has going on right now, that $10,000 bonus. Double fast starts was another type of promotional bonus. This Ruby kit that just released today, for everybody who goes Ruby, you guys get this kit. You're going to be the first people. I'm excited to see what that is. I'm going to need somebody to let me come over to their house and open the box with you, because I want to know what that is. But those are promotional types of bonuses, okay? You want to maximize all 5 of the compensation plan. Now, I want to give you guys a quick before and after of what this looks like, okay? Some people are going to tell you that this is a pyramid scheme, and it's hands down, it's not, okay? We have an opportunity to build a customer base without even building a team. So having a product that we can sell to customers eliminates that, and it nips it in the bud, right? So with that being said, we are 100% responsible for two of those streams of income, okay? Fast start bonuses and Wrap Cash is 100% a reflection of your own work ethic, okay? And I'll say that again. Wrap Cash and fast start bonuses are 100% a reflection of your own work, okay? If you're not getting cash, it's because you didn't have wrap parties. If you're not getting fast start bonuses, it's because you didn't recruit nobody and you didn't sign no loyal customers, or you didn't teach those people how to do it, okay? That's a 100% reflection of you, okay? Commission, bonuses, leadership bonuses, those 3, that is a 100% reflection of your team. Think about it. Sometimes leaders will be like, they'll turn around, they'll look at their team and they're like, my people not doing nothing. Okay, well, go get some fast start bonuses and go get some cash. However much that you sign up to make in this company, that can be done between those 2 avenues. Then there's the people who don't do nothing and they just sitting over there collecting a check. Those are the people who have some bomb people on their team. But I want to encourage you guys to maximize all 5 pieces of the compensation plan. You deserve it. Your families deserve it. Your gas. Y'all, whenever I retired, I retired at the rank of Emerald. Well, really Ruby, but I retired at the rank of Emerald because I had pools of where I was putting my money, okay? Just for the record, I promoted to the rank of Ruby within 60 days. Remember, I had never even posted on social media about it. Ruby in 60 days. Then whenever I retired at Emerald, it was because my Wrap Cash was going to my personal stuff. My Wrap Cash was my hair. My Wrap Cash was my nails. My Wrap Cash was my gas. Those sorts of things, okay? My fast start bonuses was whenever I would decide to buy Jared an expensive gift for his birthday or our anniversary, or we wanted to go on a trip or something like that, okay? I never spent a commission check. Ever. This is additional income. And my job, a piece of my purpose, is to not only help you guys make additional money here, become dope leaders within this company, but I also want to see you guys retiring from your jobs too. I also want to see you guys free, and maybe not retiring, because some people don't want to do that, but I at least feel the responsibility to give you the option. If you got money sitting in your account, and I told you guys my numbers, and I know Mioka is reading the 4-hour, which one? Timothy Ferriss, the 4-hour work week. That is what taught me how to retire. That is what taught me how to save money. That is what taught me and my house how to live debt free. Between Dave Ramsey, who is Bay, and between Timothy Ferriss, who gave me those numbers, I'm a numbers girl, and that just fit for me. Like, those 2 books are what retired me from corporate America, okay? I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but I will tell you that the mindset, like this thing here, is 90% mindset. If your mind not right, you're not going to be able to be no leader here. You're not going to be able to generate no income or none of that kind of stuff. It's 90% mindset. The people, even myself included, I've been here for 4 years. Vanessa Brown, the number 2 income earner here, she's been here for 4 years too. Like, that's a reflection of me. My mindset ain't the same. So it's not to have anybody look to the left and to the right because we all have different paths, but y'all, it's so much bread out here. The stronger your mind becomes, the bigger your paycheck. The weaker your mind is, the lower your paycheck. I highly encourage you guys to get around some people who are going to beast in life with you. I still have friends who are in It Works. I still have friends who are successful in other companies, but like y'all, you gotta surround yourself with people who are going to help you beast. And if I need to be that person, then by all means, stalk my page and show up to every event because I'll be there. Okay, so off the soapbox, those are the 5 ways that we get paid. I also want to share with you 5 ways that we build. There's way more than 5 ways, okay? But my personal 5 ways to build is through, number 1, launch parties. Was that a surprise to anybody? Launch parties, aka personal wrap parties, being belly to belly with people. I want to talk to as many people as intimately as possible so that they can go spread the word for me. I need 5 to 10 people to walk away and be like, you know what? I liked her. I like them greens too. And whenever they drink it, because I've given them tips on how to use that product, whenever they take that outside in the real world, they can be like, oh girl, you should just order from the girl who I went to the wrap party with. That's how you get the word out. Okay. Launch parties, wrap parties, personal wrap parties. That is my favorite way to grow a business here. The second way is through Zoom parties. This is brand new. Network marketing, social media, the way that we generate income is going to forever change, okay? Now, Facebook Live is the way to go, okay? It used to be fishing with a hook, whereas you can just go over to somebody's inbox, but now it's all about fishing with a net. And the way that you fish with the net is by going on Facebook Live, on Periscope, talking to strangers and blocking trolls. But like you can still fish with a hook, but fishing with a net is what's going to make you win over here. Okay. Faster. Launch parties, personal wrap parties, Zoom parties. We can have them right here. People can still see and all those sorts of things, and they can see the demos, but at least they'll see that you're a real person. Okay. Facebook Live is the third way that you can do that. You can put people into a group if you want that to be more intimate. You can do it on your personal page if you want to do it that way. Whatever floats your boat. I just highly encourage you guys to maximize your time and not go inbox by inbox all the time, because that's not going to generate you the most income the fastest way. Okay. And the fourth way is through 3-way calls, mock calls. Remember, there's some old school people who don't necessarily want to see you or be on social media or be on face-to-face. The fourth way that I like to seal deals and generate income and get sales done is through mock calls, 3-way calls. And my green lovers, you guys are going to love what I'm offering up this month in August, okay? 3-way calls and mock calls. 3-way calls is just getting somebody on the phone. It's being real direct, like, hey girl, I just started. I'm gonna call my sponsor so that she can answer your questions, okay? A mock call is more subtle. Those are for my people who are a little bit shy. It's more or less like, hey girl, can I get you on a 3-way call so that I can do some training and learn a little bit? I want you to ask my sponsor some real life questions so that she can answer them for you. What are your health goals? Okay. It's more or less like to take the pressure off of the person, but you're actually doing the work. Okay. Do a 3-way call or a mock call, whatever way floats your boat. That's what's going to be happening from here on out, if you did not already know that. And the 5th way is through blitzing. Okay. I like belly to belly. I'm one of those people who are going to encourage you guys to get off of social media, especially at this point, because it's super convoluted in a smart way, okay? And I am going to cover social media tonight because I know a lot of you guys had questions about that. But those 5 ways, that is the 5 best ways to build. March, April, like the last couple of months, like I've literally been putting in between 10 to 20 customers every single month, and it's because of those 5 ways that I've been building, okay? Face-to-face parties, Zoom parties, Facebook Live parties, 3-way calls and mock calls, and blitzing. That blitzing can be, there's some videos on Levels University, so I won't really go into that. And the Training Academy and eSuite, they have a lot of blitzing videos in there too. If you ever want to come with me for a day and sit down with me to come get my hair done, I literally blitzed everybody in the salon today because they was braiding my hair and I ain't got nothing else to talk about, okay? had on my gear. They needed to ask me what that was. I'd be like, girl, have you ever seen this before? And I give them my Blitz cards. Also accidentally, not even accidentally, but recruited this lady at my kids' school because she's like, we get there at the same time all the time. And she was like, what do you do to just be chilling like that? Because she always looks stressed out. And I'm like, girl, I work from home, girl. And just shut up and left it at that. And she was like, what? And that just started the conversation, okay? It doesn't have to be anything crazy whenever you're reaching out to people. Like blitzing can literally just be saying, I am open for business, okay? And then connecting with those people. It doesn't make sense to tell people that you're open for business or to have on your gear or to pass out a Blitz card if you're not going to connect with them, okay? If you've handed out a Blitz card and you did not get that person's phone number or something like that, then you just wasted money. Yeah, Jazz, I'll do that with you. We can roll out wherever you want. You tell me the next time you go to the grocery store, and I'll come up there whenever you get to the front of the line so I can say, hey, girl, thank you so much for helping out my business partner today. Can I pass out a couple of coupons to you and your friends? Okay, that is how we blitz. We blitz as we go. Okay, but I'll be happy to come to the grocery store with you, boo. Tell me the next time you be there. And those are the 5 ways that we make money. Those are the 5 ways that I recommend building, okay? For those of you who want to go quickly. Now, for those of you who are a little bit shy, those of you who, and before I even go into the social media aspect, like you can do, Tiffany, you shy too? Girl, bye, but I'll do it, okay? Those 5 ways to build, like you can pick one, but like if you're doing multiple, if you're picking more than one of those ways, then by all means, you're gonna be generating an even bigger income. I see a lot of things going on in the chat. How do you do a private live party? You just set up a Facebook group the same way that we have always done, and you just go live in there, okay? Yeah, I see a shopping day in the future. Actually, I'm gonna be pulling together a couple of the people who promoted. So maybe that's something that we can do as a treat, but we'll see. Okay. So, yeah, pick one or all 5 of those ways. Now, social media. I love social media. Okay. I have built about 80% of my business on social media, but it's not by posting, okay? Yes, I post every single day. That's more or less like a commercial, okay? Whenever you see a well, you don't even really see Chick-fil-A commercials like that, but I see Taco Bell commercials all the time, right? You see a Taco Bell commercial, just because you saw it, that does not mean that they are generating an income. It does not mean that it won't get you there though, right? So whenever we're posting on social media, that's just marketing. That's just a commercial. That's just to show people what you have to offer. That is not to be selling deals, okay? It is if you use it in that way by giving people a call to action, by like, look in my comment section, and then when they like that post, and that's when you can go to their inbox. But I don't want you guys to depend on social media. Social media should be a backup plan, especially if you want to become a leader here, okay? I doubt that you will ever see a Black Diamond or an Ambassador Diamond on stage saying, I became a millionaire by posting on social media, okay? That's not the type of business that we have over here. Ultimately, we build relationships, and that's how I built 80% of my business on social media, is because I was actually going through having conversations with people, going to their inbox. Almost all of you probably, any of my personally enrolled people, we probably all fell in love, became business partners inside that inbox, okay? It's like a love relationship. You have to hold hands with people. You have to actually become intimate with people. You got to date people, okay? So you cannot skip the step of not building a relationship, okay? You can post on social media all day, but I guarantee you that if you do get some hits, it's not gonna last. You need to go over to those inboxes to be like, hey girl, how you doing? And actually be genuine with it, okay? People will be able to tell that you're fake, okay? Another tip that I wanna give to you guys for social media purpose is to not turn into a weirdo, okay? You don't wanna become a machine. Okay, that scares people, and you do not want to do that. I'm not consistent whenever it comes to the order that I'm posting over there, but you can always count on me to post something that's either inspirational or something that's positive. You're going to catch me posting about my family. You're going to catch me posting about my lifestyle, and lifestyle is going to look different for everybody. Okay. And when I say lifestyle, I mean, that translates to what has It Works done for me. Okay. Whenever you're first starting off, it may be that you took a picture with your sponsor because you had your wrap party. That's something that you want to share with people, and you want to say what happened. Yo, I just had, well, don't say it like me, but like, yo, I just had a wrap party and it was dope. Like 3 people showed up and I didn't even know people were interested in the product. That's a post, okay? Or you sold a wrap. Yo, I just made $25 from selling a wrap and this is what happened. That's what people want to see. There are people who are watching you that want to earn a quick $25, okay? So don't X yourself out and think that those $25, that $25 can fill up a gas tank, okay? Like, people want to see that. There are people who are riding around on excitement because they don't have an extra $25, okay? So post about those things. That's the lifestyle, and your lifestyle is going to change. And whenever you see other people posting about it, like I take a lot of Pam Souders and Alyssa Bilyeu, all those people, like I take a lot of those posts and I put them onto my personal page too. And if you ever see me posting something, by all means, please don't ask me, because I will not respond to you. Like, I want you to know that we are together. Okay. You are bae. So you can literally copy and paste whatever it is that you see on my page and put it on yours. Okay. So, that's that. Whenever you're working on social media, the best way to do or to build a relationship with people is to move people, okay? What do I mean by that? If you posted something on Facebook, that would be the first step. Somebody comes over and they go like it. You go over to the inbox or the DM and be like, hey girl, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate the support. And say something genuine, especially if it's somebody who you like legit want to work with, like, yo baby is super cute, okay? Or I used to have RIP to my dog, like, I see your dog on there. I'm saying something that I saw on Instagram today. I saw your dog. It reminds me of my dog Zeus, okay? But actually connect with people. And whenever you are talking with them inside of the DM or the inbox, that's when you can move them a step further. If you're meeting them on Instagram, move them to Facebook so that they can see you posting even more. Whenever they move them from Facebook, move them to your phone. Like, hey girl, I know you were interested in that product. What's your number real quick? I'm gonna call you and give you the rundown, okay? You ain't gotta buy nothing right now, but I just wanna give you the quick rundown. It's just quicker that way, okay? Or if you're inside of Facebook Messenger, then use the voice note. People wanna hear your voice and let you know that you're a real person, but like, no matter what, you should always be moving people. All the starting line is from that post. If you're gonna be working on social media, that starting line is the post. That finish line is order received inside of eSuite. Okay, you can move people all the way from start to finish. But no matter what, don't just have people hanging out in one spot for too long, because they're gonna fall off as a lead. Okay, don't be a weirdo. Post about multiple different things. Don't just post about It Works all day long. You will become a robot and I will unfollow you, okay? So I know if I will unfollow you, then I know your people will too. Ultimately, at the end of the day, people want to buy from people who have 3 things. They want to buy from people who they know, they want to buy from people who they like, and they want to buy from people who they trust, okay? They want to buy from people who they know, who they like, and who they trust, okay? And when you post on social media once a month, those people aren't gonna trust you, okay? They're gonna be like, oh, that girl over there posts about it all the time, so I'm gonna stick with her and I'm gonna go sign up with her, okay? And I am going to be her, because I will post about It Works every single day, okay? And I don't wanna sign up your people, because I will reach out and hit that mutual friends button, okay? So don't let me sign up people before you. Now, on to fun stuff. For my blues, well, actually for my greens, this whole month of August is laid out for everybody. You would love it that I have gotten organized for us. On Monday nights, you guys, I will be doing working Zooms from 8 to 10 p.m. You can jump on if you want to. That kind of stuff is not mandatory, but I have worked out what I'll be doing during each of those working Zooms. It'll have a little slide up there, and we will have timers on when we will switch over to the next task, okay? I'll be on from 8 to 10. You guys can meet me right here on Zoom if you want to work with me there. On Tuesdays, you guys will be having an opportunity call. This will probably translate to my red people as well. I'll be hosting an opportunity call, whether I'll be sharing my own personal testimony or executives or people who promoted last month. Be on the lookout, because I'm going to be calling you because I want to interview you. And you can tell your family and friends that you're getting interviewed so they can hear your success story, because promoting to executive is a success story, okay? I may be having 2 or 3 of you on there so that you guys can run through that real quick. I will give you your prepped questions so that you can know how you want to respond to those things and you won't be caught off guard. Sometimes people get a little shy on those things, and I want you guys to be prepared, okay? On Wednesdays, I will be having an online wrap party for every single person on this team. So in addition to all of these ones that I'm running around on Saturdays, if you've already heard from me, we'll also have a weekly wrap party on Wednesdays. You can look out for that post. It will be an open invitation, so sponsors, leaders, you do not have to tag your teams in those things. And everybody who's on here, like, you guys are 100% responsible because you're hearing it now or you're going to be watching the replay. All you got to do is just click on there and add yourself, okay? You want to add yourself, and you want to add your own people, whoever you are inviting. I'll be going live, or I'll be doing the one with the post, depending on if an emergency comes up. But I will try my best to make sure that I am going live in those inside of those groups, so that everybody can get everything, okay? So Tuesday nights, we'll take care of distributors during our opportunity call. Wednesday nights, we'll take care of loyal customers whenever you add them to the online wrap party. On Thursdays, all day, everybody say all day. Touch your neighbor, say all day. Thursdays, just during the month of August, okay? Thursdays, I will be doing 3-way calls with anybody inside of my downline, okay? It must be booked with me. I will not do this at the last minute. You will need to call your person and then call me on 3-way during our scheduled appointment, and I will help you seal those deals, okay? I've never done this for my entire team, but guess what? We're all promoting to become a triple diamond team, which means that we're about to start having one team, one missions, which means that it's about to be completely lit and turned up. So we may as well get as many people inside of the building as possible so that everybody can be turned up with us, okay? So 3-way calls are open until 5 o'clock on Thursdays. Anybody inside of my downline, I am down. Just book me ahead of time, hit up my inbox, and I am down to work with you on Thursdays. On Fridays, leave me alone. I love y'all so much, but I'll be working on Rule of 5, okay? If you want to be following exactly what I'm doing, I'll be working on the Rule of 5. That can be found inside of our team page under files. That's my follow-up day. That's when I need to be 100% focused on doing what I need to be doing too, okay? I love y'all, but don't call me on no Friday, because I will hit the button to go straight to my voicemail, okay? I love you. And then, of course, on Saturdays, for the people who I have already reached out to, who have been on and popping, congratulations to you guys. I think you are dope. Your team is dope, and I want to help you grow, and I will be showing up to your face-to-face parties. Naisha, I'm excited to work with you and Jazz and all of you guys on Saturday. All right. I want you guys to, the last thing that I want to share with you guys is our challenge for the month. And every single week, our goal is to sign a specific loyal customer. All right, y'all ready? This week, I already posted a half-naked picture of myself. I did it earlier today. Y'all know how I feel about that. I hate it, but I will do it. I will show y'all all the curves if that's going to help us sign loyal customers, okay? I want you guys to also be getting results. Yaladria posted a dope pic. She has an amazing before and after picture. If you haven't seen that, or if you haven't shared it, then definitely do that. But there's a ton on the team page as well. All you got to do is just type into the search engine and click on pictures or pics or results, and you'll see a bunch of before and afters coming that way. But this week, the first week of August, and this will end on August the 8th, because that's 7 full days. I want you guys to sign up 2 bundles, okay? 2 packs, okay? It could be any type of pack that you want, but you want to sign up 2 loyal customers who sign up with packs. That can be triple threat, that could be the system, that could be metabolic burn, that could be the trio, that can be whatever. But no matter what, guess what? Whenever your people sign 2, that means that they are going to either be, well, no, that means that they will be 100% covered with 150 in personal bonus volume, which means that they are going to get a paycheck. And when people are getting paychecks, that means that they are happy, okay? So every single person, myself included, and I'm gonna start a cheer thread on side of the Dash Squad so that we can celebrate one another over there. But the first week from August the 1st to August the 8th, the goal is to sign 2 loyal customers on a pack, okay? And again, those packs can be the system, it could be the trio, the metabolic burn, whatever it is. But in order to do that, how you do that is by hosting wrap parties, okay? We can do that online. You can get your people to the one on Wednesday or whatever, because I'll be talking a lot about my different transitions and how I've, like, you know, made myself go from up and down and all those sorts of things. But getting people in front of the products, because that's exactly what I'm going to be covering. Posting it on social media. You want to definitely be sharing results, pictures, before and afters. That's how you're going to be marketing that commercial out there. When people like your post at this point, you can be like, girl, do you want to talk right now, or do you want to jump on this online wrap party so that you can watch everything live and you can see a couple of demos, okay? That's what your conversations are going to sound like. You can move them in a couple of different ways. Do you want me to call you real quick and give you the rundown? Do you or do you want to jump on to the wrap party on Wednesday night? Okay, so you can schedule appointments, or do you want to jump on a 3-way call so that one of my sponsors can give you a rundown? Either way, you know exactly where you need to move people, and you can give people options. People like options, so don't just leave it open-ended. Like, give people 2 or 3 things to pick from. You'll get more success that way. Okay. The first week contest all the way up until the 8th, and I will pull by random draw. Every single person who gets it, somebody is going to win something. I am not going to drop that on here because this video will probably be uploaded to YouTube, and I don't want people out there bopping my stilo, okay? So up until the 8th, sign 2 loyal customers on a pack that's going to get you commission qualified, and that's going to help some people get fast start bonuses as well, all right? So second week from August the 8th to the 15th, the goal is to sign people on 2 wraps, okay? You already have wraps. You should be wrapping yourself, getting before and after pictures. So that way, whenever week 2 comes around, you can share your own before and afters, or you should have already had a wrap party or something like that. And that way you can show those people's results too, okay? People are getting tired of seeing the same before and after circling around. I would love it if this team was the team to generate more before and after pictures of the wrap. The wrap works. If you do not know how to use it, all you do is just open it up, stick it on whatever body part that you want, drink a minimum of 2 bottles of water while the wrap is on. And you want to have that secured with something. You can use the fab wrap, or you can use plastic wrap. Leave that on for a minimum of 45 minutes, take it off. You want to have taken a before and after picture, okay? That's the only way to see this thing. And you're going to want to take another picture after the 72-hour period. During those 72 hours, you want to drink as much water as you possibly can. If you are not drinking water, you are not maximizing the results. Just like if you're not having parties, you're not maximizing the compensation plan. So in order to get the best results, you want to be drinking as much water as possible so that you can continue to flush your system. And I want you to share that with your customers as well. First week, 2 loyal customers on a pack. Second week, sign 2 loyal customers on wraps. Third week is sign loyal customers off of a combo, okay? Our combos can range from different things. I want greens inside of your cart, all right? Y'all know me. I do not teach my team to run an 80 BV auto ship unless you guys are about that life, unless you're a diamond and above, or you just have the extra money and you're talking about getting some amazing results, okay? I teach my team to have 150 in personal bonus volume. Now, this month, I need greens to be inside of your cart, okay? Why? Because you're gonna be having wrap parties. That's 30 people that you can pass out those samples to, okay? People who can see, touch, taste things. Those are the people who are going to continue to order. That's one reason why. The second reason why is because people can order a lifetime off of greens, okay? If you literally want to have loyal customer retention, people who order outside of those 3 months, you have got to get them hooked on something that they can take for the rest of their life. My two favorite ones are the greens and the It's Vital Core Nutrition, okay? There's another post on side of the team page to have you reach out to your people and be like, hey, are you running low on any cleanser, face wash, or something like that inside of your cabinet? And those people, they can use our cleanser for life, okay? People who I get on those type of products, they order all the time. And at the end of the day, whenever you're promoting, you need volume. Your volume can come from the people who are ordering once a month on a forever basis, okay? Get people hooked on the product. For the record, there is a way that you can keep up, and I have not said this, and I'm sorry, stuff has been moving really fast, and I've been meaning to say this for the longest, but there is a way for you to keep up with your loyal customers. Whenever, especially if you're a leader and you're moving them to different people. So jot this down. Whenever you sign a loyal customer, log into their loyal customer account. You guys already know that I ask people that I ask people two questions. I say, hey, do you want to sign up on my website, or do you want me to take care of your order for you? Okay. Most of the people are going to be like, girl, go ahead and do that for me. Okay. But the people who don't, you just make sure that you send them an email to let them know, hey, your auto ship is scheduled to run on this date, and don't forget to message me whenever you get that email if you want me to change it, okay? I don't take care of those people. They want to do it on their website, so they will get the emails from It Works, and they can take care of their own stuff. For the people who told me that they want me to take care of them, sign them up, log into their loyal customer account, look on the left side of the panel, and click on Distributor Help, okay? Whenever you click on Distributor Help, that allows you to be able to make transactions, basically, and change their account, or call on their behalf whenever you call on customer service. Or if somebody says, hey, I need you to run a quick order for me, or whatever, you can do all of those things, and you can do that straight from you can do that straight from your back office, okay? You can submit a ticket, or you can log into their account, and you can do it that way. But no matter what, I know a lot of people have been placing loyal customers on different legs, but if you want to keep up with those people and not have them get lost in the trenches, then you can make yourself, and that's the same thing that customer service is doing. Whenever you call customer service and you're like, hey, I signed up this loyal customer and I moved them to this person, they're able to check to see that you're really the enroller, okay? It's no different. So click on Distributor Help. Make yourself the person who can make additions and adjustments, and take it off of the person who you moved the loyal customer under. I hope that I didn't confuse anybody. I'll say that again. Log into that loyal customer account, look on the left side of the panel, click on Distributor Help, and make you the person who can make adjustments, and take it off of that person. That person won't be highlighted, but make sure that you're that person, so that whenever you are sending out mass emails, whenever BOGO and all those sorts of things are happening, then they'll pop up in your loyal customer line so that you can still send them messages and stuff too, okay? So that's that. Y'all, the fourth week. The third week I said have greens and then something else, okay? So whatever it is that you want to market, because I don't push my team to run an ADBB auto ship, you have 100% control over whatever it is that you want to use with the greens, okay? The greens are for your for your potentials, so that you can pass those out at your wrap parties. You can even glue them to your blitz cards whenever you're blitzing at the grocery store, and be like, hey, I want to give you a free sample too, okay? But no matter what, I want you to have greens and something else. Whatever that something else is, that can be the cleanse, that can be fat fighters, that could be whatever, hair, skin, and nails, whatever it is you want. I want you to be using that as your product. Leaders, y'all already know, especially if you're in the mob, then I recommend to get that done by the 15th of every month, because that's when I also encourage you guys to be 400, and that way you never have to think about the logistics of this company, and you can just work. But have the greens and whatever product that you want to use in order to get results inside of your cart by the 15th, if you can get that done. All right, that's the recommendation for this month. And then the fourth week is to duplicate yourself, okay? You get a chance to practice whatever product you just used onto your customers, okay? We teach people how to do it works by duplicating ourselves, promoting to executive, Ruby, all the way up. I want you to practice duplicating yourself on your loyal customers as well, and that's what we're gonna do during week 4. That's the last week of the month. If you decided to order the cleanse, cool. You use that for 2 days, replicate yourself and be like, yo, this is what happened to me whenever I use the cleanse, and I'm looking for a few product testers who are down to use this. Or whenever you're having your party, like, y'all, this is what happened to me whenever I use the cleanse. Look at my before and after pictures. Or if you decided to use Fat Fighters, you can tell people what happened to you and you can do a quick demo. But I think that we're all adults here. Everybody gets that, right? So week 1, so 2 loyal customers on packs. The second week, 2 loyal customers on wraps. Third week is the combo greens and whatever your product choice is. And then the 4th week is replicating yourself, okay? And that's it. So let's go ahead and open the floor with questions. I have talked so much. It is 10:04, and I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording.